We had done till I think total energy is half m omega square is x square. That much we had done. Potential energy is half m omega square x square. उधर तक हो गया था ना शायद अपना. हेलो. साहिल.
हाँ सर.
We have done till potential energy half m omega square x square.
हाँ सर.
उतने है ना.
हाँ हाँ.
Now, if they ask derive expression for total energy, we have completed till kinetic and potential. Further see how to find total energy. Total energy is sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. Total energy is sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. Therefore, T dot E equals to KE plus PE. So total energy equals to half m omega square a square minus x square plus half m omega square x square. So total energy is half m omega square a square minus x square plus x square cancel. Total energy is half m omega square a square. Since half m omega square a square is constant, therefore total energy is constant. When I say constant means it is conserved. So one line more you can write, that is total energy is also conserved. So they can ask this in three methods. Derive expression for total energy, show that total energy is constant, or show that total energy is conserved. Completely this.
मैम
Completed. Next heading, right? Graphical representation of graphical representation of kinetic energy, comma potential energy, comma total. Whenever it is graphical representation, that means variation of quantities with respect to the quantities on which it depends. So we all know kinetic energy in linear SHM is half m omega square a square minus x square. M constant, omega constant, a constant, x variable. So kinetic energy depends upon displacement. So first I can say graphical representation of kinetic energy, comma potential energy, comma total energy is the variation of kinetic energy, potential energy, comma total energy with respect to displacement. Now kinetic energy is half m omega square x square, a square minus x square. Potential energy half m omega square x square, and total energy is half m omega square a square. Using these equations, we have to draw the graph of kinetic potential total. Just write this much, then I am explaining how to draw the graph.
Over, sir.
What? Okay. Whenever we are drawing graph, then we have to draw two axes. One is y, other is x. Which quantity you will take along y? Then which quantity along y? Whichever quantity we are studying, that is along y. The other quantity which is varying, that is along x. So this is y-axis. We are studying energy variation. Energy will be taken along y and displacement along x. So using above equations, graph is plotted as shown. Displacement along x-axis and energy along y-axis. X equals to 0 is origin. X equals to plus a, extreme displacement position. X equals to minus a, negative extreme. I'm first plotting kinetic. Kinetic is half m omega square a square minus x square. When x is 0, kinetic energy will be maximum. And that maximum is half m omega square a square. So when x is 0, kinetic energy is half m omega square a square. at extreme end velocity becomes zero, so our kinetic energy becomes zero when x is plus a or minus a. Plotting this graph, this is like inverted parabola is kinetic energy. Potential energy is half m omega square x square. That means when x is 0, potential energy is 0. When x is plus a, then potential energy will become half m omega square a square. When x is minus a, then also potential energy will become half m omega square a square. So when x is plus a or minus a, potential energy becomes maximum half m omega square a square. When x is minus a, potential energy becomes maximum half m omega square a square. Joining this, we get potential energy, which is invert or not original parabola or standard parabola. Total energy is constant. That is, it will be a straight line parallel to displacement axis. This is total energy, which is parallel to displacement axis. So graphical representation of kinetic potential total is as shown in the figure. Just draw this graph, then conclusion will draw.
Poor sir.
Diagram over full.
हाँ sir.
Others have also done. Hello, everybody has done the diagram.
Fan.
Right. From the above graph, following conclusions can be drawn. From the above graph, following conclusions can be drawn. First, kinetic energy, potential energy. Kinetic energy, potential energy are parabolic in nature. Kinetic energy, potential energy are parabolic in nature. Second point, at mean position, kinetic energy is maximum. At mean position, kinetic energy is maximum. Potential energy is zero. Hence total energy is only kinetic energy. Total energy is only kinetic energy. Third point, at extreme positions,
सेकंड पॉइंट सर आपने क्या कहा था सर? सेकंड पॉइंट.
second point क्या बोला था?
हाँ,
Second
एट मीन
point,
पोजीशन के बाद बोला.
at mean position, kinetic energy is maximum, potential
हाँ,
energy is zero, hence total energy is only kinetic energy.
हाँ, ओके सर, थैंक यू.
Thank you. Next point, right? Third point, at extreme position, potential energy is maximum. At extreme position, potential energy is maximum. Kinetic energy is zero. Hence, total energy is only potential energy. Fourth, at all other positions, total energy is kinetic and potential energy. Is sum of kinetic and potential. Next, important derivation. Show that simple pendulum performs linear SHM. Show that simple pendulum performs linear SHM, hence derive expression for its time period. Hence derive expression for its time period. So that simple pendulum performs linear SHM, hence derive expression for its time period. The first, if I have to prove that simple pendulum performs linear SHM, what should I prove? If I can prove that acceleration on pendulum is directly proportional to displacement and directed opposite to the displacement, I can say that it performs linear SHM. First, what is simple pendulum? Then we'll check how it is performing linear SHM. A small metallic sphere called as bob, suspended with the help of light inextensible string from rigid support, one second, wait, I'm just drawing the diagram, then we'll start. Okay. consider a small metallic sphere called as bob having mass m to be suspended with the help of light inextensible string from rigid support at point O. OA be the equilibrium position. मतलब इधर वो mean position पे. The pendulum is given small angular displacement theta and released. Then it performs oscillation on both sides of equilibrium position. Let x be the linear displacement. Forces acting on the bob at displaced position B are its weight mg vertically downward and tension T along the string. Weight vertically downward and tension T along the string. Weight mg can be resolved into two rectangular components. Weight mg can be resolved into two rectangular components. Mg cos theta along the string and mg sin theta perpendicular to the string. Mg cos theta along the string and mg sin theta perpendicular to the string. एक मिनट, डायग्राम पार्ट तक सबको समझा?
हाँ सर.
फिर से एक मिनट फटाफट रिवाइज. हाँ, simple pendulum consists of small metallic sphere called as bob having mass m suspended with the help of light inextensible string from rigid support at point O. OA be the equilibrium position. The pendulum is given small angular displacement theta and released. It performs oscillation on both sides of equilibrium position. At displaced position B, forces acting on the bob are: first, its weight mg acting vertically downwards. Second, tension T along the string. Mg can be resolved into two rectangular components. Mg cos theta along the string. T mg sin theta perpendicular to the string. Just copy this much, draw the diagram, then I'm dictating. Draw diagram. If you complete diagram, please let me know.
वो सर.
Diagram हो गया? Right. Consider a simple pendulum. Consider a simple pendulum consisting of. Consider a simple pendulum consisting of small metallic sphere called as bob having mass m, called as bob having mass m, to be suspended with the help of light in extensible string, with the help of light in extensible string of length L, inextensible string of length L from rigid support, string of length L from rigid support. The from rigid support. OA is the equilibrium position. OA is the equilibrium position. The pendulum is given. Small angular displacement theta. The pendulum is given small angular displacement theta and released. It performs oscillations on both sides of equilibrium position. At equilibrium position, at displaced position B, forces acting on the bob are first point. Its weight mg acting, then you can copy from the screen.
हो गया सर।
लास्ट पॉइंट तक mg sin थीटा।
हाँ सर हो गया पूरा।
बाकी लोग का चलो, कैन आई क्लियर एवरीथिंग? सबका हो गया? शैल आई क्लियर इट? हाँ कनव?
हाँ सर क्या हो गया?
नहीं कनव को पूछ रहा हूँ, हो गया क्या?
अच्छा
आज आ रहे ना आपका आवाज एकदम सही आ रहा है? आपने स्पीकर नया लिया क्या, कुछ माइक्रोफोन? हेलो,
हाँ सर क्या हो गया?
स्पीकर्स नया लिया क्या कुछ?
हाँ सर नो नो
हाँ
नो सर।
नहीं, आवाज में डिस्टरबेंस नहीं, अच्छे से आ रहा है इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ।
अच्छा
साहिल हो गया? बाकी लोग को आवाज जाता है क्या नहीं जाता है, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है मुझे। Sahil, you have completed? Vedant, you have completed? Next line, right? We have completed till mg cos theta along the string, mg sin theta perpendicular to the string. As the string is inextensible, hence tension T balances mg cos theta. Thus, the only unbalanced force is mg sin theta, which tries to bring the pendulum back to the original position. Therefore, restoring force, comma, F equals to minus mg sin theta. Negative sign indicates that force is opposite to the displacement. That force is opposite to the displacement. Completed till this again?
हाँ सर हो
बाकी लोग का हुआ क्या?
Yes.
Last time we wrote negative sign indicates that force is directed opposite to the displacement. Since theta is very small and measured in radians, therefore sine theta is approximately theta. So F equals to minus mg theta. Let A be the acceleration produced in the bob. Therefore, F is ma. So ma is minus mg theta. Therefore, A equals to minus g theta. 1 second, wait. Nobody will write further. Just wait. If this is string of pendulum is moving like this. So what is radius of rotation of the pendulum? Length of string is L. What will be radius of rotation of pendulum?
एल सर
हाँ L. हाँ तो ये ऐसा कुछ रिलेशन है क्या? आर्क का लेंथ इज समथिंग प्लस समथिंग इनटू समथिंग.
सर पाई आर स्क्वायर थीटा शायद
Length of is radius into angle.
हाँ सर हाँ सॉरी
Length of arc is x. Radius is L. Angle is theta. So I can say A equals to minus g in place of theta x upon L. since G, L are constants, A is minus constant into X. So I can say therefore A is proportional to minus X. This shows that simple pendulum performs linear SHM. Now complete full. Last line, this shows that simple pendulum performs linear SHM.
वो सर.
Over till last line.
हाँ सर.
Still we have not completed because our heading was show that simple pendulum performs linear SHM, hence derive expression for its time period. So we have proved that simple pendulum performs linear SHM because we got acceleration is proportional to displacement and directed opposite to the displacement. Okay, can I clear it out? Anushka, you can hear?
Yes, sir.
Can I clear this expression now?
Yes.
टाइम पीरियड भी चाहिए. टाइम पीरियड ऑफ पेंडुलम. We got A as minus G by L into X. That is A equals to G by L into X in magnitude. So A by X equals to G by L. Time period T is 2 pi upon omega for any harmonic motion. Omega is root of A by X. अब ये A by X किधर से आया 2 मिनट में बताता हूँ आपको, रुको. So 2 pi root of G by L. That means T equals to 2 pi root of L by G. This is expression for time period of pendulum. 2 pi root L by G. Are you remembering this we did last year by method of dimension?
हाँ सर.
अब ये oscillation वाले से आया T is 2 pi root L by G. Root L by G. Now just check how omega becomes A by X. In SHM, F is Kx in magnitude. This was our definition. That means M A K was M omega square. A by X equal to omega square. So root A by X is omega. Hence I substituted that. Now copy full time period. Hello? हाँ. अच्छा वो दूसरा रूम भी खोल दो जरा, उसमें इसे. हाँ ठीक है. नहीं ठीक है, किसी को बोला और थोड़ा रूम खोल देना तो हवा वगैरह आए. अपना रूम नहीं, वो रूम भी खोल दो थोड़ा आधे घंटे के लिए. आधे घंटे, तो उसमें फ्रेश एयर हो जाएगा थोड़ा। सब विंडो खोल देना उसका भी, ठीक है।
बस सर।
1 minute, हाँ 1 completed. Yes, completed full. हेलो,
हाँ सर, हो गया।
अभी एक अच्छे से पूरा रीड करो, बड़ा डेरिवेशन। डाउट है तो प्लीज आस्क।
ओके सर।
Full read, take 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Anywhere you feel that you have not understood, either due to lack of connection or by any other means, just ask me. Divina, Ishika, any doubt? Arya,
Sir.
any doubt in the derivation?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in the derivation?
No, sir.
So next heading, right? Laws of simple pendulum. Laws of simple pendulum. First point, the time period is 2 pi root of L by T. So if I take pendulum of mass 1 gram, 2 gram, 100 gram, will the time period be affected or it will remain unchanged? Will the time period remain unchanged or it will get changed if I change the mass of bomb? Say fast. Time period is 2 pi root L by G. So I said if I change the masses of the bob, will the time period change or it will remain unchanged? Aryan Patil, have you heard what I said?
क्या सर?
You heard what I said?
हाँ सर।
What I said? Just repeat
सर
it.
आपने कहा कि वो 1 ग्राम, 2 ग्राम और वो 100 ग्राम में से सर वो ज्यादा ऑस्किलेट कौन सा होगा?
तो आप चुप क्यों बैठे, आंसर क्यों नहीं बोल रहे जब मैं पूछ रहा हूँ इतना तो 4-5 बार?
सर 100 ग्राम्स।
One by one you all answer. Ishika, have you heard what I said?
Yes, sir.
Then why you are not answering if you know? And if you don't know, then you have to tell that we are not knowing. Sahil, what about you? Did you heard what I said? Sahil, did you hear what I said? Vedant, you heard what I said? Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
So answer you are not telling. 5 मिनट का काम में 15 मिनट लगा देते हो आप लोग. Arya, you can hear me? What I say? Arya, are you able to hear what I'm saying?
और बीच बीच में आवाज थोड़ा ब्रेक हो रहा है बट सुनाई दे रहा है थोड़ा थोड़ा.
हाँ, तो मैं जब इतना 5-6 बार बोल रहा हूँ, if time period is 2 pi root L by g, I take bob of mass 1 gram, 2 gram, 100 gram. Will the time period change or remain constant? Ideally, you are sitting. Are we facing each other so that I can come to know just by your silence, unless and until you break your silence? Anushka, you are able to hear? Hello? Hello? Anushka, you are able to hear? Hello? Anushka, you are able to hear? Divina, you are able to hear?
Yes, sir.
So please answer when something is asked. Okay?
Okay, sir.
आर्यन पाटिल,
हाँ सर.
तो आपका क्या सजेशन है? टाइम पीरियड चेंज होता है क्या सेम रहता है?
सर चेंज तो होता है.
अच्छा, ठीक है. कनप, व्हाट डू यू से? आर्यन पाटिल इज सेइंग टाइम चेंज होता है अगर मास ऑफ द बॉब चेंज किया तो. और फॉर्मूला हम लोग को मिला 2 पाई रूट L by g. Ishika, what do you say?
इग्नोर होगा ना मास तो.
फॉर्मूला में टाइम पीरियड नहीं आया, so I can say time period of pendulum is independent of mass of the bob. So we got first law, it is independent of mass of the bob. Second, what we got, what we can say, time period is directly proportional to the square root of length of pendulum. And third, we can say time period is inversely proportional to square root of acceleration due to gravity. So write first point, time period of simple pendulum, time period of simple pendulum is independent of time period of simple pendulum is independent of mass of bob. Second, it is directly proportional to the square root of its length. It is inversely proportional to the square root of acceleration due to gravity. Fourth point, it is also independent of amplitude of oscillation. This is also called as law of synchronous. It is also called as law of synchronous. That define seconds pendulum. Define seconds pendulum. This is seconds means here first, second, third, ऐसा वाला second. So if time period of pendulum is 2 seconds, then it is called seconds pendulum. So answer is a simple pendulum. A simple pendulum whose time period is 2 seconds. A simple pendulum whose time period is 2 seconds is called as seconds pendulum. A simple pendulum whose time period is 2 seconds is called as seconds pendulum. Now wait, if they ask derive expression for length of second pendulum, since for a simple pendulum t equals to 2 pi root of L by T, but for second pendulum t equal to 2 seconds. So therefore 2 equals to 2 pi root L by G. So 1 becomes pi square L by G. Therefore L equals to G upon pi square. This is formula for length of seconds pendulum. So mostly they ask for 2 marks. Define seconds pendulum and derive expression for its length. Please copy till end.
over sir.
रब कर दो रब
हाँ
कर
सर.
दो हाँ, L equal to G upon pi square तक लिखना है. Next heading right now. damped oscillation. Whenever word damp comes, that means there is some opposition. So far we were doing oscillation where we assume there is no opposing force such as air drag, friction, or viscous force. So no opposing force, then undamped. Opposing force comes, then it is called damped oscillation. That means if this is pendulum, if you give small displacement and release, then it starts performing oscillation on both sides with time period 2 pi root L by G. Practically, it will not go same amplitude in every oscillation. Slowly, its amplitude will be reducing very slowly. A stage will come, finally it will come to back on the rest position. If this happens, then again we have to give it some external forces so that it can retain same angular displacement or same amplitude. So oscillations in which amplitude goes on decreasing continuously due to opposing forces such as air drag, friction, viscosity, etc. is called as damped oscillation. Oscillation in which amplitude goes on decreasing continuously due to opposing forces such as air drag, friction, viscosity, etc. are called as damped oscillation. Right, definition I am dictating. The oscillations in which the amplitude, the oscillations in which the amplitude goes on decreasing. The oscillations in which amplitude goes on decreasing continuously due to opposing forces. Due to opposing forces are called as damped oscillation. Are called as damped oscillation. Next heading, right? Draw a diagram showing a system with damped oscillation. Showing a system with damped oscillations. हेलो हेलो
हाँ सर.
हाँ, एक मिनट ध्यान से देखो क्या सिस्टम है. It
Yes, sir.
consists of a block connected to the spring along with इसका नाम है पेन, PNA, पेन. It consists of system of spring and block connected to the pane which oscillates in the liquid taken in a container. Due to buoyancy always the motion is opposed, therefore it is called damped oscillation. So block with spring suspended from rigid support connected to a pane PNA E and made to oscillate in the container containing liquid is the diagram for damped oscillation in practice. Just draw the diagram, that's all for today. Rigid support, spring, block, pane, liquid. Liquid will give opposing force, hence oscillation will become damped oscillation.
हो गया सर.
पूरा हो गया? Fast
हाँ.
fast. Everybody has completed? Yes, everybody has done till end? Right, derive expression, derive differential equation of damped oscillation. Derive differential equation of damped oscillation. Differential equation of damped oscillation. What is differential equation of only oscillation? D square x upon dt square plus k by m into x equals to 0 is differential equation of linear oscillation. Here it is linear oscillation, but we are talking about damped. Can you tell me what will be the force required to produce SHM? It is restoring force, which is directly proportional to x and directed opposite to the displacement. This is called restoring force. In damped oscillation, along with restoring, we are having opposing force, which is proportional to actually velocity of motion. So that means it is B into V. Minus indicates it is opposite. V is velocity. B is called as damped constant. B is damped constant. So result of these two is giving me net force in damped oscillation. Next lecture, we'll start with this expression that in damped oscillation, we are having restoring force and damped force or opposing force. So for today's lecture, we have done. Please study and come everything and sit in the lecture so that when you are studying,